Once upon a time, a girl named Cinderella lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters. Poor Cinderella had to work hard all day long so the others could rest. It was she who had to wake up each morning when it was still dark and cold to start the fire. It was she who cooked the meals. It was she who kept the fire going. The poor girl could not stay clean from all the ashes and cinders by the fire. What a mess! Her two stepsisters laughed, and that is why they call her Cinderella. One day, big news came to town. The king and queen were going to have a ball. It was time for the prince to find a bride. All of the young ladies in the land were invited to come. They were filled with joy. They would wear their most beautiful gown and fix their hair extra nice. Maybe the prince would like them. At Cinderella's house, she now had extra work to do. She has to make two brand new gowns for her stepsisters. Faster! Shouted one stepsister. You call that a dress? Screamed the other. Oh dear, said Cinderella. When can I? The stepmother marched into the room. When can you what? Well, said the girl. When will I have time to make my own dress for the ball? You, yelled the stepmother. Who said you were going to the ball? What a lark, said one stepsister. Such a mess. They point at Cinderella. All of them laughed. Cinderella said to herself, when they look at me, maybe they see a mess. But I am not that way. And if I could, I would go to the ball. Soon the next came for the stepmother and stepsister to leave for the big party. Their fine carriage came to the door. The stepmother and stepsisters hopped inside, and they were off. Goodbye, called Cinderella. Have a good time. But her stepmother and stepsister did not turn around to see her. Ah, me, said Cinderella sadly. The carriage rolled down the street. She said aloud, I wish I could go to the ball too. Then crew. All of a sudden, in front of her was a fairy. You call? Said the fairy. Did I? Said Cinderella. Who are you? Why, you're very good mother, of course. I know your wish, and I have come to grant it. But, said Cinderella, my wish is impossible. Excuse me, said the fire good mother in a huff. Did I not just show up out of thin air? Yes, you did, said Cinderella. Then let me be the one to say what is possible or not. Well, I think you know I want to go to the ball too. She looked down at her dirty clothes. But look at me. You do look a bit of a mess, Jill, said the very good mother. Even if I had something nice to wear, said the girl, I would have no way to get there. Dear me, all of that is possible, said the fairy. With that, she tapped her wand on Cinderella's head. At once, Cinderella was all clean. She was dressed in a beautiful blue gown. Her hair was set up high on her head inside a golden hat. This is wonderful, said Cinderella. Who said I was done? Said the very good mother. She tapped her wand again. At once, a beautiful carriage came to me with a driver and 4 white horses. I'm a dreaming, said Cinderella. Look around here. This is as real can be, said the very good mother. But there is one thing you must know. What is it? All of this lasts only to midnight. Tonight, at the stroke of midnight, it will all be over. Everything will go back to how it was before. Then I must be sure to leave the ball before midnight, said Cinderella. Good idea, said the very good mother. She stepped back. My work is done. And with that, the very good mother was gone. Cinderella looked around here. Did that even happen? But there she stood in a fine gown, and with a golden band in her hair. And there were her driver and 4 horses before her waiting. Coming, called the driver. She stepped into the carriage and they were off. Over at the ball, the prince did not know what to think. Why do you have to set look on the face? The queen said to her son. Look around you. You could not ask for finer maidens than this. I know, mother, said the prince. Yet he knew something was wrong. He had met many of the young women. Yet after he said hello one by one, he could find nothing more to say. Look! Someone pointed to the front door. Who is that? All his turn was that lovely maiden stepping down the stairs. She held her head tall and looked as if to belong. But no one knew her. There is something about here, said the prince to himself. I will ask her to dance. And he walked over to Cinderella. Have we won? Said the prince. I am pleased to meet you now, said Cinderella with a bow. I feel as if I know you, said the prince. But, of course, that is impossible. Many things are possible, said Cinderella, if you wish them to be true. The prince felt a leap in his heart. He and Cinderella danced. When his song was over, they danced again. And then they danced again. And yet again. Soon, the other maidens at the ball grew jealous. Why is he dancing all the time with her? They said, how rude! But all the prince could see was Cinderella. They laughed and talked, and they danced some more. In fact, they danced for so long that Cinderella did not see the clock. Don't, said the clock. Don't, went the clock again. She looked up again. Oh my, she carried out. It is almost midnight. Don't run the clock. Why does that matter? Said the prince. Don't call the clock. I must go, said Cinderella. Don't went the clock. But we just met, said the prince. Why leave now? Don't run the clock. I cannot hear you, said the prince. The clock is too loud. Don't run the clock. Goodbye, said Cinderella. Up the stairs they ran. Don't run the clock. Goodbye, said Cinderella. Up the stairs she ran. Don't went the clock. Please, stop for a moment, said the prince. Oh dear, she said as one glass slipper fell off your foot on the stair. But Cinderella kept running up. Don't, said the clock. Please wait a moment, said the prince. Don't, rang the clock. Goodbye. Cinderella turned on last time. Then she rushed out the door. Dong. The clock was cute. It was midnight. Why? Called the prince. He picked up her glass slipper and rushed out the door. He looked around but could not see her blue dress anywhere. This is all I have left from here, he said, looking down at the glass slipper. He saw that it was made in a special day to fit a foot like none other. Somewhere there is the other glass slipper, he said. And when I find it, I will find her too. Then I will ask her to be my bride. From hood to hood, from house to house, went the prince. One young woman after another tired to fit her foot inside the glass slipper, but none could fit, and so the prince moved on. At last, the prince came to Cinderella's house. He is coming, called one stepsister as she looked out the window. At the door, screamed the other stepsister. Quick, yelled the stepmother. Get ready. One of you must be the one to fit your foot in that slipper, no matter what. The prince knocked. The stepmother flew open the door. Come in, she said. I have two lovely daughters for you to see. The first stepsisters tried to place her foot in the glass slipper. She tried hard, but it just would not fit. Then the second stepsister tried to fit her foot inside. She tried and tried with all her might too, but no dice. Are there no other young woman in the house? Said the prince. None, said the stepmother. "Then I must go," said the prince. "Maybe there is one more," said Cinderella, stepping into the room. "I thought you said there were no other young woman here," said the prince. "None who matter," said the stepmother in a hiss. "Come here," said the prince. Cinderella stepped up to him. The prince got down on his knee and tried the glass slipper on her foot. It fit perfectly. Then, from her pocket, Cinderella took out something. It was the other glass slipper. "I knew it," he cried. "You are the one." "What?" "So a stepsister." "Not here," screamed the other stepsister. "This cannot be," yelled the stepsister. But it was too late. The prince knew that Cinderella was the one. He looked into her eyes. He did not see the cinders in her hair or the ash on her face. "I have found you," he said. "And I have found you," said Cinderella. And so Cinderella and the prince were married, and they lived happily ever after. Cinderella is a fairy tale, non-fiction story that can be in the form of fairy tales or a type of narrative text, which aims to entertain readers. Cinderella is described as a kind and brave person, even though her mother and stepsisters were always mean and unfair to her. Cinderella was still kind to them. Cinderella's story moral: good people are always rewarded at the right time. One of them is about passion. Cinderella has lived patiently, even though she has always been treated badly by her mother and two stepsisters. In addition to passion, children can also learn not to be lazy. In this Prince Cinderella's story, Cinderella has always been good despite the difficulties she faced. The prince found her thought he had cinders all over her dress and hair. He fell in love with her innocence and goodness. Cinderella's miserable days came to an end. She got married to the prince and they lived happily ever after. Alright, next story about the legend of Lake Toba. Once upon a time in North Sumatra lived a young woman named Toba. One day, he go fishing in the lake. He waited a long time and suddenly he got big and fresh a golden fish. Then Toba went home. At home, Toba was very surprised because the fish could talk. "Please don't eat me," said Golden Fish. "Who are you? How can you talk?" said Toba, surprised. "I am a golden fish. Please don't eat me," said Golden Fish. Alright," said Toba. The next day, Toba went farmer in the field. Toba farmer from morning until noon. He was very hungry and tired, so he went home. At home, Toba was very surprised because there was a beautiful girl who was cooking. "Who are you? Why are you in my house?" said Toba, surprised. "I am sorry. I was a golden fish and now I am human form. I am here to give you some food as a sign of my gratitude," said the beautiful girl. Time passed. Toba and beautiful girl married and had a baby named Samosir. When Samosir is 7 years old, he was very lazy, stubborn, and mischievous. One day, Samosir, "Please deliver this food to your father." Mother was busy. Said mother, "No, Mom, I want to play," said Samosir, snapped. "Hey, Samosir, what's wrong with you? He's your father. He was hungry," said mother, angry. Because mother angry, Samosir forced to deliver this food. On the way to the farm, Samosir ate father lunch little by little until the remaining few. When Toba opened the eat box, turned out it was empty. Toba was very angry to Samosir. "What? Where's the food?" "Dad," said Toba, very angry. "I'm sorry, Dad. I'm so hungry," Samosir answered with anxiety. Toba felt really upset with his son. And suddenly he said something rude that was forbidden. "Your manner is like a little animal. It's because your mother is a fish. So you are like her. Go away from here. Toba didn't realize that what he said was so rude. He was forbidden to tell about Samosir's mother's origin. Samosir said and tell all to his mother. Calm down, Samosir. Don't cry anymore. Now, all you have to do is climb the highest tree and stay here. There will be a hut, food, and this village will be sing and disappear, said mother. Samosir went away and climbed the highest tree in the village. Mother was really sick. She decided to do suicide by jump to the lake. Suddenly, the sky was getting dark. Not so long after that, the rain fell down. It was a great rain. The thunder and lightning were so scary. Meanwhile, Toba was surprised by this disaster. He cannot save himself. And Samosir, thought he climbed the highest tree. He still cannot escape the great disaster. And then a small island in the middle of the lake called Samosir Island. And the village was submerged and became a large lake. The large lake is named Toba. Alright, this is a short story from me. That's all I can say. And I say goodbye to this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.